Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever in the world you may be. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a part of this experience. I received so much feedback yesterday from yesterday's experience, yesterday's meditation. And I love that you guys loved it so much and really connected with that energy of manifestation. Somebody said to me, does that mean that that is our only window to manifest is the Lionsgate portal? And the answer is no. Every second of the day, every moment we get to manifest. And did you know that everything that shows up for us in our life, we can look at that and ask, what could I choose to manifest something different? Right? So if you are having troubles, challenges, this and that, please don't take it personally. Don't make it about you. Don't perceive and feel like, oh my God, what did I do to deserve this or whatever? Remember, there's a lot of energies that are around us all the time. And we call those group consciousnesses, right? We talk a lot about the energy of the astrology and how astrology really impacts us. So there's a lot of energetic points of views that are connected to group consciousness that we easily buy into and that we easily feel that we don't even know that we are aware of. Good morning, Donna. Like somebody asked me a really beautiful question yesterday. Actually, they said, well, if I'm manifesting everything around me, am I responsible for these wars that I see around me, or this pain, or this suffering? The answer is that you alone are not responsible for those wars and those pain and suffering, but it's an opportunity for us to look within us and say, okay, wow, I see that energy out there. I see that war, that destruction, that hatred for no reason. I see that outside of me. And if I see it on the outside of me, it must mean that there's an aspect of that which resides in me, right? So it's an opportunity to create an awareness so that you can self reflect and say, hey, where do I have hatred for no reason in my in my in my energy? Where do I have any kind of war-based mentality on the inside, right? And if your loved ones or your loved ones or your family or your friends, if they are suffering or if they're having a hard time, you want to also look at what you can be to create a greater ease for them. And that doesn't have to be necessarily physically, it can be energetically. Always ask, what can you be? Sometimes it's just being present and sending healing to them and holding space for them and allowing them to have the process that they're going through with ease and joy and glory. So, to answer that question, which I loved so much, is it also my fault? Is everything that's happening in the world that I see with my eyes my fault? And the answer is what we just said. It is not your fault, but it is also an opportunity to see, where can we change it, right? Where can we change it? Where can we as a being make the world a greater place? And so that's where we really want to come from, right? Somebody asked me, actually, my friend Mia was staying with me last week, and she commented. She said, Daniel, you always have the news on. She's like, that is so not healthy for your mental health. She's also a psychotherapist. And she said, that's not healthy for your mental health. Like, what is that about? And why is that? And I said, yes, you're right. And that is something that is very, very easy to for a lot of us to buy into, right? I choose that when I watch the news, that I take it as an opportunity for me to contribute healing, to contribute light, to contribute energy wherever I see that happening. Okay. So it's not about taking it on and causing yourself the mental anguish, the anxiety, or whatever it is. If it does that, you need to turn it off. Okay. You need to turn it off. However, if you can look at whatever is happening around you, look at it and just contribute healing. Send every region, everything, just pure unconditional light and pure unconditional love. Okay? Um, Great. So, with that being said, let's begin our meditation today and let's become present with our lives. Let's become present with our lives. Let's become present with that which we see around us in the world. And let's focus on the good. Focus on the good. Okay? So let's begin our meditation. Let's begin. Let's close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. And from this space in our heart, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of our heart. From here, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras and popping up outside the top of our head, forming a beautiful ball of light. Now see yourself in this ball of light. Imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in. Higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, through different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light, some dark. Out through those layers, out into a beautiful golden-like light, through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, we enter into the seventh plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Immediately, your ball of light dissolves into this energy, and you feel this connection, this contribution, the collaboration of all things. From here, we will ask for some downloads for the group. And as a reminder, all you have to do is say yes to receive them. You are currently in a theta brainwave, and in this state of consciousness, you have the ability to access your subconscious mind. When you access the subconscious mind, you tap into the quantum field. And as you tap into the quantum field, you can receive and store powerful messages from the universe. And you can also see what kind of beliefs that you may have stuck in your subconscious mind that could be blocking you and preventing you from tapping into greater in your life. So I'm going to ask for some downloads. Downloads are just energies from the universe. This is a theta healing meditation by Vienna Steibel. All you have to do is say yes to receive these downloads. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is? To allow yourself the space just simply to be. That you're worthy of being so present, of living your day-to-day life in 10-second increments, and choosing just for the sake of choosing. You know, think of the energy of a cat, right? A cat will enjoy his or her life. It will either be one of those that's one of those little lazy cats that's just always kind of sitting in the corner, perched, looking fabulous, not wanting anything to do with the world. Or it could be one of those little rambunctious kittens that's always jumping around. Either way, these energies contribute to being present, right? Have you ever noticed when they all of a sudden decide that they want something else, they just go for it. They just get up, they move. So what would it take for us to have that same level of awareness with ourselves? That we know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to be aware of yourself. That it's safe for you to be aware of your environment. That it's safe for you to be aware of all things. And that you can choose without the need to validate and justify why you're choosing it. Just choose for the sake of choosing. So if you'd like to receive that in every single cell of your body, just say yes. How would you like to know what it feels like to ask for what you require? To ask for what you require, that you have all the right words, the words that are words of compassion, words of kindness, words of caring, words that will empower you, empower others, and empower. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to also go with the flow? So there is, in this Leo energy that we're kind of in, it's a very sociable aspect. And so you may find yourself in groups of people or having group activities with people, and all of a sudden they change their tune. They want to go somewhere else, or they want to do this, or they want to do that. This is a great time to practice being flexible. So if you'd like to know what that feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to be flexible, just say yes. On Thursday evenings, we've been going to, Guillermo and I have been going to a drumming class. Big Japanese, they're these big, huge Japanese drums. And it's such a powerful experience. And I usually feel pretty aligned with the rhythms that we're going through in class. And last night I had a really hard time. And it seemed to be happening with what I was doing with my left hand. My right beat was good, but my left beat was just not keeping up. And with drums, you can't fake it, because it's an energy. Everybody knows when the thing is off. And I was the only one in the class that was off. And I became very self-conscious, and I started to judge myself. And then the teacher could perceive my energy, and he just simply came over and held space for me. And as he held space for me, I was able to kind of fall into and fall into the rhythm and fall into the cadence and the beat that he was doing, and I asked myself afterwards, what was that energy? What is that energy? And it is something that we are all probably really kind of dealing with, and that's the energy of self-judgment and self-criticism, right? The need for your ego to be heard and seen is really, really prevalent right now, right? That's in Leo energy. And when we are not heard and seen for the right reasons, so to speak, we are heard and seen for the wrong reasons. So what I got from this experience was that my energy was attracting being off so I could get some attention. Isn't that funny? So you're either the good one or the bad one. It's not good to be somewhere in between, right? That was the interesting point of view that I had. And so I had an opportunity to really, 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 really work on myself and just allow myself to go with the flow, right? To go with the flow and to know that it's safe to go with the flow, that it's safe to be a part of a team, that it's safe to have that cadence and that rhythm and follow others' rhythms, and that when you do, it doesn't take away your individuality. So would you like to know what that feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to allow yourself to relax into that energy in that space? If you'd like that, say yes. And also, I was I've had maybe, one or two interactions with the teacher over the course of the last few times that we've been, and just his willingness, his kindness to just move him and his drum over by me so that I could, and he didn't say anything, didn't move me or didn't do anything physical with me, just sat next to me and on his drum really held space for me. And I thought, wow, that is like such an incredible kindness. And it's such a major lesson for each of us. We don't have to run and save somebody who we perceive needs our help, or the this or the that. But what if you just held space next to them? What if in that space of holding space, they actually felt your energy, they felt your rhythm, and they felt supported? And so what would it take for each and every one of us to be and hold that space for each other and for the people that we see in our lives. So if you'd like that in every single cell of your body, just say yes. Great. So now let's shift our energy to those who require healing today. As we do so, please just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Imagine them happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Full healing as we do. So let's just please send unconditional healing and light to Mama Linda. See her body, every single cell of her being, every single atom of her existence, elevated, vibrating at the highest healing frequency possible. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. And let's also please send healing and light to Sarah. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. Let's also please send healing and light to Carrie. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. Also to Marcella. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. To Margarita. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. Also to Marietta. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. And to Faith. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. Let's also please send healing to Bert. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. And also healing and contributions to Amanda and Faisal. Let's also please send healing to Raz. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. And also let's send healing to Junie. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. And to Karmazina. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. And to Susie. Happy, healthy, safe, protected. Contributions to Hector and Dolly. Also to Rebecca and Sean. And to G. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Last but not least, would you guys like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms, rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Now place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes, allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself. Thank yourself for being here, for showing up today. How does it get even better? What else is possible? Guys, have an amazing day, a wonderful day. I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Love you.
I love you so much, Mommy. Take care. Let me know if you need anything, okay?